The future depends on what you do today. Happy new week.
Yeah, my quote of today is may your clothes be comfy, may your coffee be strong, and your Monday be short. Happy new week.
My quote of the day is tap into a new day every day like the best powerful version of yourself.
Amazing. Yes, welcome back to the Rhythm Scoop, and of course this is the Rhythm Scoop on the Black on Fire Network. I wanted to say something different. My mind needs to cope up. I'm still on the weekend. Talking about weekend.
Really?
How was your weekend?
Very peaceful, as
Yeah.
always. Quiet, chilling with friends. Had a cookout with friends, laughed, watched a movie. Someone almost killed themselves in a fire in our apartment because they were drunk and they blacked out when they were cooking meat. So we were like, okay, what's happening? We thought like someone is fighting or trying to get someone out of their house because they're fighting. We're like, like pole pole.
Yeah.
But he's trying to save somebody in the house. There's smoke all over. It was crazy. It was a Sunday. But we had a good afternoon. So we're like, even though you're trying to kill yourself, you don't want to die right now.
You're still eating.
And people want to eat.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
mine was fine.
Yeah.
Chilling, Saturday. Attempted to do a photo shoot, failed.
Damn, with all that makeup, Joby,
I was just in my moods.
I was like, with all this makeup, you must have done something amazing.
Yeah, I tried though. I did try to do something.
Yeah.
It was not in vain. But yeah, yesterday was a busy day as well.
Yeah.
But it was a good weekend.
Amazing.
Yeah.
My weekend was amazing too. Nothing special. Just, with people. Literally, yeah. And of course cleaning each and every day. I love cleaning.
Beautiful.
I'll start a cleaning company.
Yeah, you
Okay.
should.
Yeah, I will start a cleaning
Definitely.
company. I'll
That's a
wash
good
people's
business.
couches.
Yeah.
And,
Not you, your employees.
Yeah, me plus that. I'll start with me personally. I go get the bag before I get people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, once I get a machine which I'm manifesting, I'll start washing your clothes.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. So amazing. That is how my weekend was, and there was a lot of things happening over the weekend. But before we get to that, I played Masauti and Nadia, who are a perfect combo.
Yeah.
Their music have been amazing.
Yeah.
From Lola, I don't know if you guys remember Lola.
I do.
Yeah, that one.
That used to be my favorite genre.
Yeah, Lola was amazing, and back then Nadia was still in campus.
Yeah.
And she was doing really, really amazing. They've never missed it on their music. And Kesho is about Will You Love Me Forever.
Okay.
Right? Matiti zikimwagika, whatever, will we grow together, and stuff like that. And talking about that, I want us to actually, as women, say some things that men wear that you dislike.
What, like clothes or what?
Anything that they wear, then you're like, why?
I don't like men who wear, you see, zile sport shoes za kitambo, like our grandpa's sport shoes.
Yeah, like which one?
Zile ziko na kamba zingine tu refu. You know those sport shoes? You know those sport shoes? You guys know them.
Yeah.
Zenye akina Kipchoge wanatumianga kukimbia. Like
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
nowadays
runners.
we have better sport shoes today.
Yeah, but runners are amazing.
Apana.
For the gym,
Guys, tuko na viatu better siku hizi. But you find today someone in 2024 is wearing sijui a 1990 sijui watch. No bro, me I don't care whether you are old or not. Why do you have that shoe? By the way, nakujudge like mkuangalia vibaya, but why do you wear that shoe? Another one, safari boots. Safari
really?
Boots. Yeah, I know safari boots are actually classy and they're really
stylish.
They are endless fashion but still Z. Kuna mwingine amezivaa zinafaa kwa hii kala, lakini mtu amezivaa zishatani kala yako. Yaani usha zimekanyagwa na matope and
zinakuwa white.
You find those people who are reckless, once they buy one pair of shoes like hiyo ndo kiatu. Inakaa tu bambla fulani tu. I don't like that. Those 2 pair of shoes, I don't like those ones. I don't care what age you are. I just don't wear those shoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. What is it that men wear?
They're these burgy t-shirts for, I don't know, like sports clubs.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball shirts.
So every time it's just so baggy everywhere. And they're this baggy. I don't like men with baggy pants.
Okay.
So baggy pants.
Okay.
No. Apana.
Yeah.
Just wear a khaki or I don't know, something a bit fitting, not like too fitting.
Yeah.
Also a bit fitting, honestly.
I have a lot in that list. I hate tight jeans.
Me too.
Why?
Yeah.
And then ukuwe na matako na hips.
Why?
Yeah.
Mbona tunapigana competition kwa nini?
Why do you have a
Ni mimi nabeba ama ni wewe? Yeah? Allow me shine please. People are looking at you instead of looking at me. Manze, sasa ndio hiyo like improper fraction.
Imagine you're in the beach and then he has like a big ass with his pants like shorts.
Let me tell you guys, I used to have a dude he became now thick, you know? Seti amenona. He's becoming thick. Like this guy has a figure now. Like I'm seeing it. I'm like, bro, hey, it's over. Do say so now.
Oh my
God. Competition.
It's not gonna happen.
No.
I ate hizi earrings zenye zina dangle.
Oh my gosh, yes.
The cross ones.
Yeah.
And I said I hate piercing in a man though.
Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, I hate it. Alafu history ya wanaume kuvaa boxer, short ingine ndani.
Yeah.
Short na bado fight why?
And also I don't like
I really want you to explain to me why.
No.
I
think it's men.
Why? Boxer, short.
Why?
Trouser.
Yeah.
Why?
Also the sharpshooters, the shoes.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
The sharpshooters.
You don't like sharpshooters?
No.
I love them.
Sharpshooters?
Really?
I mean, I love, not
like
really
so
sharp.
long-aged.
Kuna hizi boots, like the ones that are boots like.
Kuna wengine unapatana nao tao inabidi usongeshe mgundo usidungwe bana.
Right, I'm talking
like
about
bro, hata nikupatie nafasi.
But you guys don't like Chelsea boots? I love Chelsea boots.
No.
Chelsea boots?
Which ones are those?
They're boots.
Have any
They're
idea.
like, see boots that chini hapa juu.
Okay.
Like
Are they
for men?
Are they
yeah,
shooters?
for men.
Sharpshooters?
They're not sharp so much. They're just like walker boots, but
I think I like them.
Yeah.
Like the ones for Demore.
yeah, the ones for Demore are
I like
Chelsea
those ones.
boots.
I like those
Yeah,
ones.
the ones for Demore are like
those ones.
actually. I love that. And
Wait, man who wear suspenders.
really?
I know.
Yeah,
Mbona unavaa suspender?
Like no,
when
there's
you
a
dance.
suspender in regards to the styling, tuxedo.
Yeah.
But there's this
When you
suspender with
bazokiza.
every pant you have in your house.
Alafu wenye navaa floral
Your
shirts.
waist is here. Suspenders.
Why mbona unavaa floral shirts? And then kuna hizi jeans zenye ziko na makala.
Suspenders are considered for jokers comes out very bad. So if I say the category of the joke, it sounds bad. But mostly I used to see suspenders. It's kama ni men. It's dancers, choreographers,
yes.
and mostly choreographers.
So true.
Hao ndo utapata wamevaa hizi.
Yeah.
The rest.
But in a tuxedo is nice. In a suit, it's really nice.
Yeah,
That
that's
depends
different.
on your body
That's
type.
different.
Unajua.
So true. Right. Thank you.
Unajua kuna kitambi sijui imefika wapi na
Thank you.
nataka kuvaa suspender.
No.
Pia nafaa kitambi nafasi.
Nishaona hizi shati za moto.
Which one is it?
Ni yellow alafu iko na imechorwa
Yes.
moto.
Yeah, they have like fire
Fire.
everywhere.
Mazi na kazi ya babangu anauzanga.
Zinapanga show. You know
So true.
that.
Yeah,
You
I've
know
seen
that.
those ones.
Man, it's crazy because
I know.
men don't like
ragged jeans.
Ragged jeans.
Mbona unavaa ragged jeans?
Yeah, I also
unless
find ragged
jeans.
jeans
Ocha stamjudge. Huo ndo anaingia kanairo Sunday anaona indo stingo. Unaweza uwezi mwambia shit. Lakini eti mtu ameishi Nairobi all your life. In 2024 you still wearing ragged jeans as a man. Please go find proper trouser you come introduce yourself proper. I know. Hata siwezi kuchukulia serious.
Hadi longi zenye hazifiti kama za odi.
Don't touch.
Don't try that.
I would just
alafu zifungwe hivi chini hivi kama boyfriend.
Yeah, that's a turn off.
That is so high school.
I know, I don't like it. Men who sag, please.
That's
don't
true.
sag.
Yeah.
Please don't sag.
So just pull your pants up.
Yeah, and then if you have dreadlocks, stop tying a bun. Please, be masculine.
Men who walk smoking cigarettes.
I know.
Why?
Man.
Why are you so comfortable?
Why are you so comfortable?
Just walking smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Like, it's part of your wear, so you're wearing cigarettes.
I know, man.
Why are you smoking Miss Pendi? Utavutia kwa nyumba kabla utoke ama ufike mahali unaenda. Na usuna ukule fresh ni tendo.
I know, man, it's crazy. But on another shenanigan. There are these things that our moms used to do, or our parents used to say, that were so dramatic. What were your testimonies? What are your yenye mamaka alikuwa anasema? I remember a friend of mine, na madhake alikuwa amemshow, this is so bad, au ni madhake. They were washing, right, with the mom kwa mto. And then mamaka akamwambia mamake, sizi beba hizi manguo zote. Maka akamwambia imeshinda wao vulana na bebanga.
Wow. I didn't get that.
The mom was like, hizo mguu utabeba imeshinda wao vulana unabebanga.
OMG.
Yeah.
Umeelewa?
I think I have. Yeah.
My stepmom, shout out to her.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes I remember some things I just laugh despite everything I went through. So, my sister used to be that one person who will bully because she's slow. I don't know if she's still like that, but she used to be slow, kabla shikanishe vitu.
Okay.
Ani mpaka explain, ni ndi arade.
Yeah.
So, kuna time atasema, I don't know what exactly angesema. Amechoka ama something. Unasikia ameambiwa, so tukimbie tukatike matiti.
Right.
So tukimbie tukatike matiti. Because like the first time I had it, Nicole like that.
But kikimwa na vernacular.
Right.
It's worse.
So tukimbie tukatike matiti. Like what?
In high school our friends used to say that.
That used to be bad.
And then they have big teeth.
Tukatike matiti.
My mom ukimuliza, for example, mom, tunaikula na nini? She will just atakwambia ni hewa, like just weird stuff, like unajua dramatic moms.
Also something else ungemuuliza kitu mi angewahi niambie kwanza why sijimbo na shout out bado kuna vitu zingine tu angewahi niongelesha be disrespectful but when it came to my sister to me I'll find it funny because it's my sister then it's coming out in a funny way. Apart from matiti unasikia amesema there used to be a lot and mesahau apart from kuna zingine too maybe she used to mention like unasikia tu amesema kitu weird uko like god damn.
Did you have like dramatic mom? There's maybe something she would say that would be funny and you're like, really, would she just, why would she say? Nani unajijibu unajiliza hata singeuliza.
I know.
Hata singeuliza. So somebody saying fungueni curtains na milango kabisa wezi waone mko na TV.
Right. That's so true.
That's an African mom.
Even my dad. Where my TV, smart TV. Where then he mounted it. Then he had the home theater ilikuwa imetokea. Where my dad was spend 20k on it's the most money.
I know.
Unajua hiyo mteta ni pesa ngapi wewe? Fungua tu hapo TV tu.
Ni waone.
Unaka hiyo sauti yote tu nataka kuita tu hizi. Hivyo ndio watajua tu. Hivyo tu. Uweze katu volume kidogo ndio unasikia. So TV for the way the window ilikuwa it's like upper so mtu wako kwa ile building nyingine anaweza ona waonyesha kabisa fungua zote.
My mom would say vunja zote.
Oh my god.
Kwanza akisikia vitu zinaanguka kwa jikoni like plates or cups vunja zote, si babako yako na pesa baba
nunua
vunja.
Oh my god.
You be careful. Vunja zote. Somebody said, mom said tumieni gasi yote juu babako unyamba ndani.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Really?
No, that's not nice.
Yeah. That's true. That's a lot.
It's
funny.
Lakini ya iko this gas vibaya. I think that's why pia anakuanga conscious. Unasema eti iko unaambiwa wewe, tumia kabisa hata ujui, fungua yote, ongeza kabisa. Ndio unajua kununua.
I remember I remember when gas zilitoka, because us we used to use like jiko all the time. And shout out to my mom, that's why I still have a jiko at my place. Unaona vitu kama za kuboil. Si atakuwa tunaweza pika kwa gas. Like she would kill hata ukiwa na hata amerefill gas leo. Hata chapo. Hata chapo jiko. So gas ilikuwa yake. Yake. So because she goes to work in the morning at 5. So gas anawarma maji. Kai, mamangu alikuwa anachukua di pipe. Pipe ya gas.
OMG. Oh my god. Right. Right. For me, it's like hiding little stuff like sugar. And a cupboard is like a padlock.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are you hiding like sugar and some stuff honestly in the house?
Yeah.
Even in like the box. Like this box, the box, like the suitcase box.
Yeah.
Not the boxy suitcase.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just crazy.
Guy, mamangu alikuwa anachukua hiyo nini? Yo, si unajua gas venye si unaweka sasa kwa nini ile kamba connect gas na kuka. Anatoa.
Ndio alikuwa aficha asali.
Yeah.
Akipata mtu ameguza asali yake. Ni history mtasema yote. Mnakula asali ya mtu mgonjwa. Anataka kukosa sentence ya mtu mgonjwa. Mimi niko na condition, uko na reason gani ya kukula asali?
And it's just petty stuff. Haya, mtu anasema unaenda church leo. Mimi hapana, haya toka basi nifunge mlango wangu. My mom. Oh my god, at 8 a.m. Toka kwangu kama wewe eduka yuko nje.
Really?
You didn't know.
Haya zinasema koseni kuandika nguo jioni nitakuja na jua.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, my mom would be capable of saying all this. Kuleni chakula yenu, baba yenu akose akirudi anikule.
I've had that before, baby. I've had that before, baby.
Ati niliambia mamangu nasikia njaa, kanisa inasemaje?
Ama funga masikio.
She was talking on the phone. My mom didn't like us talking on phones with people. I mostly usiku sijui na wauma nini. Siku ni yako. Hata kitaka kusikia sauti moja. Na unajua usiku atakishalala hata uongee pole pole. Baada atasikia. Mwambie kwenu kuna sukari
mimi panapatikana eti ile watu wameenda kulala tunataka kuocha hapo sijui Kim Kardashian. Ona tokens zote niona nunua. Niona zima hiyo TV haraka sana.
Let me just read 3 mwisho. Eti mheshimiwa leo utakula kweli? Juu wewe ni Simba na tumepika sukuma.
That is my sister. My sister could be picking anything in her meat. Oh my god, made sure to you. She used to atakula kitu kama legit. Atakula kitu ina nyama. Siku hiyo siku atasema sikuli. Enda kunywe chai na raboni na lale. Lakini si akule tu ugali na sukuma. Mama kienyeji.
I remember one time I was from school. Not me, it was my sister. She was scared of like eating skuma. For aliona kukula skuma ni pervert. Mbona tunakula skuma? Antaka nyama, mayai. Yani antaka tu kitu kando, you know, eat with something. Avocado, just have something on the side. So my father wanted to teach us a lesson, right? So we come at lunchtime. Tumekuja kula tumempata. He was rarely at lunchtime. This time is at lunchtime. Wamepika skuma. Hivyo wamepakwa, alafu unajua kuna bakuli zile and then we used to eat together. So imekuwa kwa meza na ugali, nothing else. Tumepakuliwa, si tumekula. Sister wangu akasema ni mgonjwa. Alipewa Panadol. And you know the Panadols are big. Kwanza chana zile za shop, kuna za osi zile round. Zile zinanuka vibaya, akaambiwa meza hapa. And she's not sick. Akameza. Sasa huwezi sema huwezi meza, ndio viboko zinakungoja. Akapakuliwa. Akishapakuliwa ilikuwa tamu, hadi ndasema I'm like, bro, that was a lesson. They wanted to teach her it's not only about you. you figuring out it lazima kukue na kitu. Sometimes you lack as a child, sometimes you want, but at the end of the day you have to eat. You can't be choosy as a kid. And I think such kind of lessons have taught us a lot. The other day we were talking about stuff that we'll still keep in our families. Even if we raise our kids, the things will change. But at the end of the day, do you want to be like, personally, what type of, if you are to be a parent, are you going to be the laid back parent when you fanya kenye unataka?
No.
Because me, I feel I'm gonna be a strict parent.
I'm gonna be strict, but I don't wanna be really strict, because personally I feel like I grew up with a lot of strictness. As much as we did speak about it, some cultures to maintain. I don't wanna really maintain that culture of I need to beat my child on everything they do. Exactly. I wanna talk like, hey, fanya hivi. And I feel like given an example with me raising my brother, because it was left at a very young age. Point ningempiga, like I was like, nah, I can just talk to him. I really don't wanna hurt him to the point where he has to be scared of me to tell me anything. That's why I feel like right now even he's so open to talk to me anything.
Alright. Would you be like, what type if you were to be a parent, or if you be a parent?
I'll be super balanced. Like not too strict and not too accommodative in regards to you can do whatever. Just very balanced. The fact that I'm a parent, but you can still respect me. And if I'm also a parent, I'm also a friend who can talk to me about anything. Because I don't want you to do anything in the dark because you fear telling me, because you're like, I'm gonna maybe spank you or anything like that. Like you can talk to me about anything. And the fact that you respect yourself enough to tell me whatever you're doing, understanding that also you're like an adult, if you're that in your teenager or anything like that, for me to trust that you're taking care of yourself, you're doing the right thing, right?
Which makes a lot of sense. Personally, I feel like if my husband is gonna be here, that I call the laid back one. Because me nimereziwa na gangster love.
I think everyone you need an opposite of you.
An opposite of you.
I also agree. Maybe someone who's calm, because we talk or
personally,
someone
who's chilled. Exactly, and it works a lot. I know. It works a lot. Even in relationship, when you look at the people you date, you find that the direct opposite of you. Because when you find somebody, I'm so mouthy, I need to talk, I'm hyped. Why the hell are you talking?
Let me rant.
Let me rant. You make decisions. Make decisions and I'll listen. I know. Like, that's the work of a man. Let me do the ranting. Imagine.
It's true. Women like men who lead.
Exactly.
Show me the way. Yes, I'm gonna help.
That's a
so
fact.
imagine you're bringing a point of people. Why?
No.
Wahala. Too much shakara. Yes, so. But over this weekend, there was a lot that was happening.
Okay.
There was monkey business.
All right. I've not seen what has been going on.
So monkey business is I don't know if it's a film. King Kaka film.
Okay.
And do remember the other time, Joby, I kept on telling you about King Kaka and Nana and their separation. Apparently they're not separated. Alipeleka watoto kulala akarudi kwa mzee. So she came in, the premiere or rather was actually really amazing. A lot of celebrities came to support. Guess who's starring the series? Cam Cardinali. Is the star,
Right.
And apparently King Kaka has not said where we're gonna find the film. Maybe YouTube, maybe Showmax, maybe Netflix. We still don't know. But he's actually telling people that nilikuwa nataka kuwapea udaku ya kuongelelea. Now you already know what is coming. Now I'll keep you posted on where you'll find the series or the film. So that is amazing to see. We keep on saying investing every day. Financial literacy, just the same way we've been saying. We were talking about it in the morning. A lot of artists come, and by the time or rather by the end of their era, you don't see the impact they make so much, apart from, of course, building yourself. But as an artist, you are not, or rather, as somebody on the limelight or with an influence, what is the impact to the society? A question we keep asking each and every day. And most of these artists, say, I want people to learn my music. Shout out to Diamond. He has Wasafi Records, he has Wasafi TV, which actually passes information. We have Ali Kiba, who actually he has a TV show, a TV station, a radio station. Amazing. Now we have Kaka Empire, who has a record label, #1. And right now he has a film, and he has created opportunity for a lot of people, which is super amazing about him. Kama ni mtu wa kujituma, it's Kaka Empire. But again, my thought, was it worth the cloud. You know, sometimes we respect this artist. If I'm looking at people or relationship that I actually respect, and we are having this conversation, I'm like, these people are very, very mature people. We'd never find them doing this type of thing. But again, to our surprise, was it clout? Were these bloggers impersonating? Because when you look at the questions King Kaka was being asked, he actually said, Nana is here. I don't know why you guys are getting all these rumors. People are calling me, people are telling me, Nana komaju na sijui nani. Mimi niko like, sinimacha udem home. Na watoi wameenda shule. Like, what is happening? And Nana didn't address it. I felt like she went with the flow because she was posting videos the last year. You know, and she was like, she didn't talk to anybody about it, but Kaka came to speak about it. But at the end of the day, was it worth the cloud? Look at it from a special perspective. And I think I told you this again. There is this monkey business that is about to be released. What if they have people talking about them, and then when they're still trending, and then they release that premiere?
Well,
so
being a fan, I'm a very big fan of, I'd say, of the Kaka Empire in general. When I talk about Kaka Empire, King Kaka, Nana, Femi, Shati Yobi, like a lot of people literally involved in that amazing organization. And we've seen, personally I was really like, you know, talking from a perspective of what we've seen trending outside or being spoken outside, I was shocked to see that these people have really split up for real, because I feel like they have really given people, or most of the couples, or shown that really black love can really work. Let me just call it like that. Black love is there. You know, we have unicorns. You can grow up with someone from the bottom to the top. You can literally become what you want, you know, so long as you're helping each other and really love together. So personally, at first I was shocked, and after seeing this, if all this was all about cloud chasing, I think from what I'm understanding is that sisi ndo tujakuja kuelewa, like we the viewers of most of the information, we've not understood showbiz. That is what I'm understanding now. You know, like, because this is yes, they can allow everything go, which they did. They can allow everything to flow. You know, they would go with the flow if they really wanted to. Like we can see Cairo and the girlfriend, shout out to them. Like we can go with the flow the way the internet really wants us to. Because at the end of the day, again, see that journey happen behind the closed doors. You know, let people talk, but we know what's really happening. So if I am to talk about the truth, or the truth that are revealed, eventually tutajua. But I feel like for this, especially after all this, then we see the release of you know, hints about the coming movie. Sisi ndo tujaelewa showbiz, and we have to catch up.
We have to catch up.
Yeah, we have to catch up.
Okay.
In regards to the whatever was being showcased in regards to this movie, I feel like they're well known by the end of the day in regards to whether she did this or not. We'll still hear about the series. Yeah, for me, I didn't see the essence of doing that because they haven't influenced a good network in regards to the people who follow their work and everything like that. We'll still talk about it regardless if she did whatever she did. I didn't see the need for her doing that, honestly.
I personally think she didn't do it. I think somebody just gave her the news and they went ahead with it. And she didn't even comment. She was just posting videos to make people believe that it actually really happening. You know, and probably somebody just said, maybe even she didn't. Maybe she posted a video and people started saying Nana Komaju. And maybe she was just putting a throwback video. You know, and now people say, oh, she's in the States.
Exactly. Because something I've also come to understand with the internet is most of the people expect you to post your, especially if you're an influencer, or if you have, like, you know, a platform where people need to, you know, because there's a time when you go Apple, like you need to feed people everything you're doing every single day. But I came to understand it's not a must, and I feel like that is where celebrities have come to understand that. Like, I don't need to keep you updated on everything I do.
Exactly.
The papers are signed, everything. I can do some things behind the door, and I can post them actually 10 years later to show you after my, you know, because the power of, again, the mouth and the energy. You don't need to tell everyone everything you do. Utaweka hivi useme watu si kila mtu anakuonea mazuri. Wangalia hivi ako na roho chafu, the energy reflects like, nah, this is not gonna happen.
Exactly.
So
it actually makes a lot of sense. I think we should actually differentiate between cloud chasing and showbiz. That is something we don't understand, because all the time we say, oh, we're the cloud chaser, but at the end of the day, for them, it's getting bad.
Because if you look at
look at the Bahatis.
And look at Willie Paul.
Yeah, look at Willie Paul.
Willie Paul is always that person when you look
Father
at him
Willie Paul.
actually on Nairobi Gossip. Most of the times when I see this guy, is always some bullshit going on, you know. Mara sijui gari yake imesportiwa ikichukua msichana, mara sijui ana dance na msichana mgani. There's always just some negative things being pushed about
or
people.
Some people just
but if you try to look at the work people are putting in, you know, on the other end, what they're not showing you, they're really serious. Because look at him, Spotify is literally showing you is the most streamed so far. So come on, shout to Willie Paul.
Sometimes it's about showbiz, and that is one thing I'd really appreciate about first and foremost Willie Paul.
Yeah.
Remember his performances where he gave himself a break, went to have like a cigarette or what, a weed break, and he doesn't smoke, not drink.
Go with
literally.
the flow.
And it was like I knew people would pause and start questioning and give me the attention I need. Showbiz bana, catch up. You know, now you are talking about my performance and I'm making money on the back.
Exactly.
So it's about you guys understanding. But again, we also talk about it till what extent, Jovi. You know, let's also talk about till what extent are you gonna sacrifice it for content. You know, till what are you gonna lose yourself in it?
I believe there should be limits. From what I've seen, like showbiz is good, and that is what I feel like we really needed. Shout out to Eric Omondi when he was pushing for entertainment and for artists, for entertainment industry in general to actually understand showbiz. Nobody was understanding him, and until we saw a couple of people now doing it, you know, shout out to KRG. KRG and about showbiz.
Exactly.
Shout out to Amber Ray. She knows what she does very well. Shout out to Obina as well. Like we have a bunch of people who understand what this industry is literally all about. And what was I really getting the point on? I didn't napoteza sauti. It's okay, let's just continue.
I saw a video of Calligraph interview, and he was being asked, what is your thought about KRG the Don? What to say maana talanta? So they want to actually bring that beef between Calligraph and KRG. And this is a blogger again. They call themselves media practitioners or whatever, digital influencers. So Calligraph is smart. He said one thing. This is a polling. He said, you know what? You guys want to ask me questions kunileta katikati. But numbers don't lie. Huyu sasa kitu hiyo ngoma alikuwa na mzee ngoma ya KRG mpya na conscience if he knows about it. And he said hiyo ngoma ni kali. Wewe kama una feel wewe si kali ende to yako. Una get. At the end of the day, mse mnamsikiza. Mse amelewa showbiz. This is somebody who will make you listen to him. Keep aside, I also saw a woman, a girl, shout out to, I think she was on radio this weekend, and she was saying music and entertainment, 20% is about talent, 80% is packaging and marketing. So once you start taking yourself as a business, once you start knowing how to run stuff, nobody's gonna care if you know how to sing. Nobody's gonna care. 20% in your talent. How many talented people are underdog just because they don't have a marketing skill?
That is true.
How many untalented people wako kwa limelight just because they know showbiz, they know how to market themselves, they know how to package themselves. So all the time it's about showbiz. 80% ni showbiz. 20% ndio actually the real talent. So if you actually know how to do that, then definitely you'll find your way. And talking about showbiz, and you named Amber Ray. Now Amber Ray had the birthday of the year. I think Africana just turned 1. Oh my god, okay. So there was a lavish birthday. One thing I never understand, is it birthday? Do we do them for our kids or for ourselves?
Again, showbiz.
Again, the showbiz,
you know, and I feel like putting a price tag of your brand there. Because I feel like that is what Amber Ray literally sells. Her brand. She is a brand, and she's understood again, like everything she puts out in a reflect kila kitu pia business wise. So when you utanikujia pia mikadi yangu inamata. So kama unafika bei sawa, kama ufiki.
So she actually did a lavish birthday for the kid. Very, very lavish birthday. Invited all influencers, all celebrities. Everybody was there. Like literally, I was like, okay, Basha, I was like, everybody was there, dressed up and stuff like that. And it was just super, super amazing to see that. Me, I'd go all the way for my kid. Like, I'd really go. I'm really a calm person when it comes to birthday parties. Shout out to Joby who goes extra. Joby starts thinking about her birthday 1 month before.
1 month prior.
And personally, I'm like, let it pass. You know, I'm not like into that. But I feel like when you put I've also seen Vera do this with the kid. She actually sets the bar. And I feel like you as a brand, you need to understand, because if I come, we always say this all together. If somebody steps in here and is supposed to talk about, or if you step in a room where people don't know you, the way you look like, the way you speak, the way you carry out yourself, the way you actually put out yourself out there is going to determine how much you're going to be given, how much you're going to be offered. Because somebody in that table will say, I'm offering you $1 million, and the same person in that table will offer somebody 1,000 shillings. So it depends on how you carry yourself, how you put a price tag on yourself. So as an influencer, and you've already chosen that word, know that people are watching anything. Because with Amber Ray now, you're not going to come with a biased deal or a mediocre deal for her. You already know this one can actually make that money. So why not catch up? And you know people are going to listen. People are going to hear. If she speaks, she already has the influence. So at the end of the day, that is just what is happening. But moving on to other news, apart from that, I think those were the main events of the weekend. There was also African... what was the name? Afri-pop, where we had Steph Capella performing this weekend. Shout out to Anea. Anea was also performing, doing amazing. You remember Anea? She's actually really doing good for herself and the music. She's been outside from one track. Then she has like 2 albums. I'm like, oh girl, it's amazing. Now she can perform at Alchemist. She can perform with mainstream artists. And it's just super, super amazing to see that. So what you learn is just keep on doing and putting in work. Moving on to one of our main conversations. This is about the copyright board that has directed restaurants to register to play music or pay 5,000 shillings fine. 5,000 or 500,000. Damn, 500, $500,000. Now the Kenya Copyright Board on Saturday informed restaurant owners that they needed a license so as to be able to play music on their business premises. According to them, restaurant owners should apply for their licenses through collective management organizations. Restaurant owners need to make the application through MCSK, which is a CMO representing authors, composers, publishers, and musical works. According to them, playing music on a business premises without a CMO license, the offender shall be able to pay a fine of $500,000 or to prison for a term not exceeding 4 years or both. So personally, I feel like artists should be paid. That is my number one thought. Artists should always be paid. These people put in work. But again, my problem is these intermediaries. You know, the person who connects the artist and the money. The money is there. I've put in work. My money is there. But when you distribute the money, the MCSK, you know, the Kenya Copyright Board, the Koboko. It's just so crazy because a lot of these artists don't make up the money. And we talk about MCSK paying people 1,200. Mainstream artists on Alipo 2,500. Sauti Sol has been here for 2 decades. Shout out to them. They still paid like 2,500. Calligraph Jones, who has actually put in work. So the problem is not even about. And I didn't know that hotels should actually pay. I was having this conversation before we went on, and Keith was actually saying in the States they do that. They actually pay they actually have a license to play music. In Kenya we didn't have that. The problem is now that we've introduced it, how is the money gonna reach the artists? Are the artists really gonna get what they deserve? Because in restaurants music are played. Calm music, jazz music. Are you gonna pay for the copyrights? You know, that is where I'm saying it. My question is, are the artists really gonna get this money?
Exactly. Is it Kenyan artists on it?
Yes, it is the Kenya Bureau, Kebuko, and the MCSK.
That's a good question. How are the artists going to get the money? Because even if I pay the copyright board for me to air music on my hotel, am I sure you're gonna get the rightful amount of money you're supposed to get from them? Because you've seen even the MCSK, the way they have been paying people out in the rate but I was not putting a lot of effort, to be honest. Like artists are really putting in a lot of effort for us to see whatever we see every day outside there. It's not really that easy, you know. And then you can't pay me a penny, and mimi to me sijui unanilipa 120,000 ama sijui 1,500. There's a time they were saying
the highest paid was 120K last year.
Yeah, that was
Otile Brown.
There was a time sijua tumetuma 1400.
Yeah.
1400, then you've used almost maybe 30,000 or 50,000 for your video shoot and music production. How is that supposed to help you? So this goes back to the same board. They should give a criteria. Of course, we're going to have hotels that are going to manage to do this, and we're going to have hotels that won't be able to do this. And also for the artists, we need to hear the side of their view. Are you really sure you really want this to happen? Because if so, this includes also probably radio. Like nikoma kuniambia sasa sisi tunakulia basi radio station kwa hoteli. So that also, it's like you demanding more payment also for radios to play or air music, which you're literally just gonna kill the music. No?
Exactly.
That's you killing the music. You can say sijui nilipe nifanye. That is how you kill the industry. There is money allocated for entertainment, and we need it delivered.
I feel like there is somebody in the middle who is just eating their money.
Obviously, because the music industry is really growing in Kenya.
I
know.
I believe it's really growing. They're like, maybe this is a way we can get money out of this.
Exactly.
Because if they wanted to charge the content creators, remember? Of their money they're getting. They're like, really? I always go to channel cash everywhere. You see that there's an opportunity for the young people to make money.
And at the end of the day, these artists, it's not that they give you platforms. You know, I always say one thing. If they were giving you platforms to distribute your music, you have any platform in Kenya, and let's say for example Doba, shout out to Kamlesh, who is actually bringing in Doba real soon. It's a distribution company for music, for art and stuff like that. So for example, if there is Doba, right, which is Kenyan and it's owned by Kenyan government, they've created that platform where people can listen to your music and generate money. Then they have a right to come and tell you we need our cut. But this is you going to the studio using your money, shooting the video, which is expensive. Right now, a normal cheap ass video is like maybe 100K. Because videos are very expensive. Quality videos that will be played on international TVs and stuff like that. So you see like 100,000, you have like maybe a production, they charge. Hey, shout out to some producer in DTX in Kilimani. He charges 70K for audio. Man, here in Kenya, he's the one that does Kiswahili songs. 70,000. So you see, for 70,000 on audio, if you have an audio worth 70,000, meaning your video is like 500K. So let's say you've used like close to 1 million and you're being paid 1,500. Does that really make sense? So at the end of the day, I feel like it's not fair to the artist, and there's somebody who's just squandering the money and coming in to say, oh, artists, we got you. No, we don't got people. I feel like it is high time these artists collaborate, the power of collaboration. Come out with a way where they'll be having their own channels, because I believe this is just a turn of them coming together and deciding to fanya kivyetu, achana na stories za our say. Because the MCSK came in back then when there was YouTube haikuwa inawalipa. So the Kenyan government came in to actually claim for that money in the name of we got the Kenyan artists. Give us the money and then we pay them. But at the end of the day, if they just say don't want these intermediaries, let's create our own platform or we can actually make our money. It will actually really work for them nicely. So it's up to according to them. Talking still about music and entertainment, Nyashinski has actually cancelled his anticipated US tour. Now I want us to discuss this because I have a question at the end of this conversation. Now, he went on Instagram and said, we regret to announce that due to factors beyond our control, we will be unable to perform at the USA Madaraka Festival 2024. Despite the diligent effort of the organizers, they were unable to secure visas for our team entry into the US. Alright? We had very much looked forward to the tour, and we sincerely apologize for all the inconveniences this has caused. So it's just so crazy because we talk about visas. Remember just the other day, I think was it on your show, where we say Kenya is a visa-free country. Okay, a lot of boundaries should be actually cut in Africa, because that is a way how they actually cut us away from each other, separate us, and they know unity is key. But again, if these people can actually access our country, how is it for somebody in the States to get a visa to Kenya? Or even when there was visas to an African country that still actually has visas. Easy, right? But for you to actually go there, it's hard. You see the difference. So this is supposed to show you, because me I just saw the visas and I'm like, come to think about it. How easy is for these people to come to our country? But if it's because of us, and it was going to make money. something that actually benefits an African. You're coming to make money out of us. But how have you been making money and stealing our own money? Think about it from that perspective. Because Nyashinsky is international, it deserves to be heard outside. A lot of people, his fans actually paid for this video. And he's worked outside. Like his fans outside. How do we have Sauti Sol actually performing in Australia, having a US tour that is full? Just the other day there was a shout out to Juakali, who is in Australia right now, doing amazing, and it's full. Even if Vera can pull a whole full tour, shout out to Vera. How about Nyashinsky? How about an artist who has put in work? So at the end of the day, I feel like we should actually look at this from that perspective. Us letting, ukisikia, saizi tukisikia, for example, in who was that came, DJ what? Zab, or whoever. The one that did,
with
exactly. Allowed everywhere to shoot as if this is his country. Look at what is happening to Nyashinsky. Question yourself about that. What do you have to say?
It is crazy, and shout out to the US Embassy in Kenya. In 2022, we had so many cases of Kenyans complaining about visa delay, number one, where money was taken, pocketed, but there were no visas given out, which is super, super crazy, super sad. And it's sad to see actually our very own again, a superstar, you know, this is what he has to go through. Nikamani, we always talk about connections. I mean, up and down unauliza connections kwani rada. By the way, rada kwani what's up with connections? But apart from connections, it's what you're just talking about, where Africans, when it comes to things that will benefit them, you know, it's a no-go zone to the US. And it's crazy when it comes to them, they're gonna come here, you know, flex however they want, cheat, do whatever they want, kill, and even go. And you know, at the end of the day, it's their government to decide their fate. It is so, so sad. And again, this is where Africans, you need to wake up, understand, realize, and unite and fight this. You know, it's sad to see we're really talking about this when we claim we are independent. What is independence here? You know, it's crazy.
It's crazy. That's really sad. His visa was cancelled.
Allowed his team, none was allowed a visa. Most of it now, you can't travel alone, because you are, as an artist, you have a manager, you have a stylist, you have everything. Because Nyashinsky is a superstar right now. He's treated like one. He has like maybe a team of even 10 people, even 20 people. I can't go without my team, so it doesn't make sense. So that is what happened.
Yeah, and that's what Jovia's basically said. It's so sad how a lot of artists can really, even they're not even artists, even in the corporate world, in the agriculture, social, economic world, they can just basically come here freely with your team.
I know.
So free and do whatever they want. And how, like Nyashinsky, when you talk about Nyashinsky, it's a whole brand. It's so sad, like this was not really surpassed in regards to him traveling on his tour, which I think it's a really big deal, because that's it's passion, it's basically his purpose in life. And I feel like this goes back to our government, also as Africans, in regards to who we are and the way we basically salute the Western world. But this is our artists who we love so much. Good music, amazing, informative, educative, empowering music. Why not? Like, what's the big deal in regards to that? And you'll think that everything that Jabia said right now, connections. Like Nyashinsky, like, what, as it doesn't really make sense.
They don't want us there, yo. Let's just
this is why you question the connections, Banago. Like, ni Nyashinsky though.
Nyashinsky amepatikana, lakini timu yake imekataa. Unaget, amesema, we tried to figure out. That's what I'm saying. Like, literally, he can't travel. He said, despite the diligent effort of organizers, we are unable to secure visas for our teams. So you see, he has a whole team. He can't, him himself, Amenda Majo 10 years, probably has a visa. But the problem is his team. And you can't just tell me, just because I'm now, I think they're trying to make it hard for him to get to that tour.
And I believe
because they don't want
like
him to make money.
They're not just applied it right now. No.
They've tried for a long time.
The US Embassy should be kicked out.
That is just what is happening. And the Kenyan Embassy in the US, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The US Embassy needs to be kicked out.
Exactly.
You need to kick yourselves out.
Yeah.
You know, we need to go the Niger way.
I know, right?
The US Embassy, you need to be kicked out. So any Pan-African Kenyan listening to this, we need more of this hashtag being pushed. Kenya embassy needs to kick out, because there's no way you're gonna keep on pocketing money, and probably utapata wamechukua do.
Exactly.
You know, you could actually find probably they have paid.
Yeah.
Then after they have paid, that's when they are told, oh, you know, there's some issue. Nonsense. Give us the money back and you leave.
You leave. Period. As soon as now. We want you out in the next 2 minutes. But anyway, the conversation of the weekend that actually created chaos on the blogs all over Africa and internationally was Sean Diddy. And a video has come out where he was actually assaulting a woman, allegedly that was Cassie. And he went out on his Instagram apparently to give this lame-ass excuse. I'm gonna play a little bit.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
We don't want to listen to that disgusting ass person. You as a person, you are disgusting. Your character, your personality, everything, your energy, you are disgusting. Diddy.
He is apologizing because he just got caught. I remember when this case came out, he actually said these people want to secure the bag, alright? And he said, oh, these women just want to get my money. Only for him to come and apologize, a man with 4 kids. I actually always say, never ever lay your hands on a woman.
Of course.
Never ever.
Carisha, you deserve better.
Like you need to walk out. Literally, you need
Carisha,
to. Probably
please.
she's facing a lot of stuff in the marriage.
Carisha, please. You deserve better.
And then she's hot.
I mean, it's Carisha, please. Use your own, please. You deserve better.
Yeah, but that is just what is happening. According to the, I don't know, it's which government which has said they can't arrest him. I don't know for what reason. It's just so crazy, but that is just what is happening.
I'm not gonna be surprised, but this is just if he really escapes it, this is just something. There's something just not adding up. If he really gets to manage to escape with this one for real, by the way, there's no way. We have the list, we have everything, so many. I mean, until when are we gonna keep on excusing all these behaviors? You know? Enough of Diddy. We've had enough. You know, come on.
But again, I had somebody saying one thing, that this guy is powerful. Because once, and I was asking, Joby, think about it. Did you see the video? You guys saw the video, right? What was she carrying in the bag?
I don't know.
Yeah,
exactly. He took the bag.
He took the bag.
He was rushing for the bag.
He was rushing for the bag first. Is when he beat her ass. So what is it that she was carrying in the bag? I'm trying to think about it. Was it the sex tapes? I don't know, man. It's just so crazy. Was it her way out of that relationship?
Right.
Was it the only way that she could find to get out of maybe the contract? Ask yourself all this type of question. Because I see a crying woman. I see a woman who wants to leave, but again can't leave because the next day they were together in an event and they were taking lovey-dovey pictures. But now videos have come and pictures have come out. She had bruises from the beating. And after the beating, she still went back. I don't think a normal woman would actually go back from that. A normal human being. Unless there's something that is tying you so much that you can't talk about it. And when they decided to settle this, she took the money real quick. Ask yourself, what is it? At the end of the day, this is animosity, and this guy is not supposed to get away with it. That is all I can say.
Understanding what we've been talking about with all this, especially on the Africa Today show, P. Diddy is a puppet being used, of course, has been used, you know, to, of course, collect so many people, especially the black community, you know, to the industry. We're talking about McMill, we're talking about so many artists, so many male artists. So I feel like he's a puppet. So if you talk about power, he has no power, number one. He's just being protected.
Exactly.
You know,
There's
it's just
somebody
that
protecting
he holds
him.
probably some secrets, you know, to the key to, or some, you know, keys to the gate, or maybe some spare keys to the gate, but he has no power, nothing. Like, he's just someone who's been used.
That is just what is happening. What do you have to say before we come to our closure?
Please do not ever lay your hand on a woman. I don't know much about Diddy and his industry about that, but when I saw that, my whole perspective about it really changed. Because at the time, before you knew about anything, there used to be like this beautiful, amazing couple always showing up at the Met Gala, you know, before everything was really released. And then seeing Cassie really releasing this, and the fact that we're saying that it's not a lie, it cannot be a lie. A woman cannot just come out. Mostly Cassie talk about this is what happened in my relationship, and they were together when she was like so young, 18, 19. All her years, like all her youth, she's been going through a lot of mental, physical, I can say deprivation in regards to who she is, what she wants to say. We used to just basically just see her. She no longer used to release music anymore. And also you saw her in one movie that she released. I think it was basically signed off in an industry. And then she was just basically a quiet girl. But I'm so glad she came out and spoke about this. And I pray that there are going to be consequences in regards to what he did. Because it should not be normalized. When they release him just like that, it's going to be super normalized.
But since this lady was saying, I'm sorry, she's the one.
The slim one, the musician.
Cassie Ventura,
you know her?
You'll check.
Yeah, you'll check her. But come to think about it, I'm thinking about it. What if, of course, Diddy is a puppet, right? But why has he been on the limelight? Why has he been on the limelight right now? Because first and foremost there was that, and then there was the gay stuff, there was all that. Do you think that is not doing what they want right now, or is actually coming out to say something, and they're now releasing these videos? Ask yourself, why is it that after how many years now the video is coming out, and then all of a sudden Diddy this. Of course we know he did all that, but he was protected. Right now looks like he has done something to piss off the master. Think about it from that perspective.
Maybe he wants to speak out.
Maybe he wants to do something that is against these people, and they're now actually, you know,
coming for
and they always come for you. At the end of the day, they will use you. They will put you on that perspective of you murder and stuff like that. They're just using you. But when they try to actually destroy you, they destroy you. Think about what happened to Kanye West.
Everything on
the same thing that happened. And then his mind went down, and then he got back to his best behaviors, and now he's now a billionaire again. Ask yourself, how does this happen? So at the end of the day, I feel like they are all just being controlled, and if you try to get out, or try to speak out, or try to say something that will actually destroy a lot of people, and now they come and destroy you.
And basically inform people about the industry, what's really happening.
Exactly. So I feel like that is just exactly what happens, and it is just so crazy. But this is where we come to end our show. And before we end, shout out to Joe Mosquito. He's saying Jumbo, and he's also saying Joe Mosquito is saying Joby Diddy said, who the hell are you talking to? And of course, shout out to Mr. Blackout Fire in the building, saying because they don't want you their shmoney, like I told you. And he says it was Casey shmoney, and that apology is bullshit. He's upset he got caught. But Jay-Z is worse. And I feel Jay-Z is in the hideout. I saw something 50 Cent was posting. Shout out to 50 Cent. I feel he's a big bully. And he is a bully. He has memes.
He's a bully.
I love 50 Cent's
and he comes out with sarcasm. Like he's eating you, but it's sarcasm. Oh God.
Oh my God. Go to his page. Me, go to his page and I have bad moods. I just go and laugh like he can bully the shit out of you crazily. And he's also saying they're going to get Kanye West's goofy ass to his next. And he also says, ask yourself, why now is it that 8 years old video is coming out? And he says, yes, Diddy, Jay-Z, and Kanye are all puppets, Joby. And he says, Iwaton is naive. She doesn't know how the world
I have to tell her, you're so kind.
I know.
Like, you're so, like, I don't want to know what P. Diddy, like,
he
you know, with all that, you know.
Of course. Like, I don't follow him like that.
So he's so kind. But you know what's happening? I know, nobody's following him, but you know what has been happening in the industry.
In regards to, like, I'm not following what they're doing, but I'm like, whatever they're doing, I'm not advocating for what he did to Kersey. I will never advocate for that. Like, regardless what he does, I hope everything is gonna come out to light, and the guys who are following him will basically know what he's been doing.
Maybe I'm following you to see you go to jail, bruh. And I'm also saying Keith is saying exactly 100% money. Yes, he has shmoney. That is so true. I think he's talking about now them coming to him. Yeah, which is actually how the industry works, literally. But that is where we come to the end of our show. Thank you so much for everybody who was with us on YouTube, on the radio app, and of course on TikTok. Shout out to everybody who conversated with us, Mr. Black on Fire, General Mosquito, and everybody who was with us. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow morning. We'll be having a guest, hopefully, inshallah. Make sure if you get time to watch this later, write on the comment section, and of course share as much as you can. Thank you so much. Have yourself a beautiful morning, afternoon, from wherever you are. From me to you, much love.
Peace. See you guys tonight, and thank you so much for tuning in.
Take care. Have a beautiful evening. Remember, you are the community in the world. You matter. Spread kindness like a confetti. Bye.